Hey everybody, I'm going to try this again. I could tell I was like sideways. So I think we got it now. I am so excited to be here. I'm Deb Erickson and I'm a business mindset coach. And today we're going to do an Ask Deb. And an Ask Deb is simply this, is I let you guys send in questions and comments, things you'd like for me to talk about and talk with you concerning. And so today I am going to be joined by a guest who has a very special question, a question that I know many of you tend to have and would like the answer to. And so while we're waiting for her to join us, I'm going to jump in and tell you a couple things about what we do with Ask Deb. Ask Deb is I guess what I would say is it's this incredible opportunity for members, people who are part of my membership programs, to jump in and say, Deb, I need help with something. Here's my question. Now, I want to tell you guys that the whole idea here is to support our members, to support our community in the network marketing and direct selling community. I'm really here to support you guys and help you step into your greatness. Get past your blocks, get past the mental and emotional frustrations that you have, and really elevate your business. All right, so I see Jane joining us. Let me see if I can get you in, Jane. All right, hold for 1 second. And let's get Jane on screen. So guys, today we're going to be talking about goals, especially goals that get stale. In other words, you have to have the same goal over and over and over again, and it just isn't happening for you. And then you get to the place where you cannot, you just can't find the passion anymore, right? Hey, Jane, how are you? Are you there? Jane? Hey, Jane, are you there?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep, yep. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
I think we're good.
perfect, perfect. Well, I was just getting everybody up to speed. I'm going to let you ask your question just 1 second here, but let me just say this to everybody. This is a Ask Deb where we're going to jump in and deal with goals. I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes you hit a goal or miss a goal, and then we're specifically going to deal with goals through the eyes of Jane's question here. So if you know anybody who is struggling, they're struggling to set a goal, to make a goal, to find passion around their goals, to reignite passion, maybe they set goals and miss them, man, this is the Ask Deb for them. Okay, so Jane, talk to me a little bit. First of all, you're in one of my memberships, right? Which membership are
Right.
you in?
I just went to platinum and then
Fantastic.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so a leadership level. All right, let's talk about your question today about the goals that you want to achieve that you've been struggling with.
great. Well, thanks for having me and answering this, because it is, I know that there's people on my team that have this issue too, is we have this same goal, and every year it's like, okay, by convention I want to be at this, I want to be diamond. And then here we are at the next year at convention, I'm going to be diamond. It's hard to really, like, for me, it's hard to get behind that and get excited about it when it's the same goal year after year. Does
Yeah,
that make sense?
yeah, yeah. And so you want to hit a certain rank by convention, and
Correct.
convention's coming,
Right.
right?
Right.
So we need to get there, and we need to get there now, is what you're telling me.
Right.
All right. So
So you're going to solve all my problems, right?
absolutely, we're gonna jump in.
Perfect.
All right, let me ask you, just for a frame of reference, what classes have you taken inside membership?
I did I did part of the ICAN, and then well, no, I'm doing that. Is that the one we're in right now?
I Can Start? Is that what you're
Yeah,
doing?
I can.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Okay. So at the beginning of I Can Start, you learn about setting a goal and creating a vision board and a goal poster, right? Is that the one we're doing?
No, that I did that one. Now we're on I Can Sell and Recruit.
Got it. Okay, perfect.
The live one.
All right, so I'm going to tell you something. I want you today to go back and look at lesson 1 in I Can Start. because it's going to talk more about what I'm going to give you today and want to give all of my viewers today. We want to talk about the energy of the goal, right? The energy of being able to set a goal, feel the passion of the goal, and feel the anticipation and the belief of it occurring. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
All right, great. So
absolutely.
let's jump in. So when you set a goal, guys, here's what's really important is that you must be in alignment with the goal. So what that means is you have to experience the feeling tone of achieving that goal. Okay. So I'm going to come back and get the specifics in just a minute, Jane, but let me give them some more general things and then we'll come back to your specific. So the first thing we want to know is, what would it feel like to achieve that goal? What would the feeling be? Do you know? Tell me what the feeling would be.
Well, for me, I mean, it's been a goal that we've been looking forward, and we visualize what it's going to feel like walking across the stage, or and
Right.
what we have on, and how exciting it'll be, because it's like, because if we reach that goal, that means our team is reaching different goals too, which
Right.
that is as much fun as yourself getting the goal. And it's, and you know, yeah, I mean, it's just like it makes my tummy, has butterflies in my stomach, making that goal. I mean, it's like, wow, this is a great,
Good.
and that's just like the beginning of the next goals.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So you're feeling it. I can feel that energy. That here, let me show everybody what that looks like. Have you ever heard of, a tuning fork? You know what the tuning fork is? If you smack the tuning fork against the edge of a table, it will hum. And it hums because these two little arms here are vibrating, right? And people use these to tune instruments like a piano or a guitar, right? So you'll use a form of a tuning fork to give you a pure tone. Now, I'll tell you a really cool study that was done years ago. They took tuning forks, and by the way, every tuning fork represents a different note, and this one represents C. You can see it right there, right? So this is middle C. Now, what's really cool is in this experiment, they took all of the notes, A, B, C, D, all the notes and all the tuning forks, and they stuck them in sand, and they did hundreds of them. Then they took a C tuning fork and cracked it against the table. And then guess what happened? As it hummed, all of the other C tuning forks that were out right in front of the room, they all began to hum. They all began to vibrate. But the A's didn't vibrate, the B's didn't vibrate, the D's didn't vibrate, just the C's. Well, what scientists began to say is, okay, what seems to be happening here is this vibrational hum, it lines up with everything that's in alignment with it. So other C's are going to hum. So here is basically the answer for your goal setting. When you set a goal, it has a vibrational hum of its own, just like all those tuning forks in the room. And you have a vibrational hum. So if you are humming in alignment, you achieve the goal. When you are out of alignment, one of you is humming and one is not. You're not humming together. So as we think about your goal, which is to achieve a rank advancement level that allows you to walk across the stage of convention, that goal is humming, girl. It's humming loud and clear. It has a vibrational energy that is racing at you. When you can feel it, what it means is you guys are vibrating together, right? That your vibration is the same as its vibration, and you can feel it. Gives you goosebumps. How cool, right? Because then the energy is in alignment. When you're not in alignment, you feel nothing. And that's when you're frustrated. That's what you're talking about is, I can't find the passion. I don't feel it. I'm not in alignment with it. That's really what you're saying. Now, when you're out of alignment, there's effort, there's struggle, there's doubt, there's uncertainty. You start sabotaging, you're not committed, you're procrastinating, right? So all of that stuff is showing up only because you're not in alignment. So there's 3 levels of alignment. The first level of alignment is your belief that you will achieve this. Okay. This is your I can achieve this goal. So for fun, let's evaluate your belief right now. So
Okay.
when is it that you want to hit this goal? You have to, if you're going to walk, when do you have to hit it by?
September.
September 1st?
I think actually in order to walk, it might be August.
I think it
See,
is
that
too.
could be part of my problem, but I'm not sure on the date.
Okay, so number one,
but I think it is August.
That's pretty easy to solve, right? Go find that out. But I do believe it is August, right?
Yeah.
So by August the 30th, you have to hit diamond. Got it?
Right.
All right. So tell me where your belief is, right? That you will absolutely non-negotiable hit diamond by August 30th. What, on a scale of 1 to 10, don't try to inflate it. What is your real belief on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 is high, 1 is low.
6 or 7.
Okay. So what if I told you that someone else here is telling me that you actually have to hit it at the end of July? Now, where's your belief?
4.
Okay, good. Now, here's the truth. It doesn't really matter the truth of all of this. What matters is your energy about it. Okay.
Oh.
So if it really is the end of July, you're a 4 out of 1 to 10. And if it really is August, you are a 6. Here it is. Okay. Feel this. Okay. You must get your energy to a 9 or a 10. Otherwise, you're out of alignment and it's not happening. So I don't care how hard you work. I don't care. You do backflips, you beg, you plead, you pray. It doesn't matter. Your energy is out of alignment. You're not going to achieve that goal. You feel it?
Yeah.
Yes. So here's the really cool thing. When you shift your alignment, you are energetically vibrating in that moment. It doesn't take 30 days. You're vibrating right here, right now. Okay. Now, the second vibration that we want to talk about is your commitment level. You're deciding to do whatever it takes. So let me ask you a question. If I said to you, you hit diamond by the end of July, or we're going to kidnap your kids and you'll never see them again. How big
That's a good thing.
Come on now. How big is your commitment?
That doesn't change my commitment, honestly. My
so
kids are
what's
out.
the most important thing to you in the world?
You just kidnapped my husband.
Okay. So first of all, tell me, how committed are you to hit diamond by the end of July? How committed on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say 10. I mean, I'm ready to do what it takes.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I'm on this call.
I know. So if I said, if you're a 10 right now, and I said, you do it or we'll kidnap your husband and you'll never see him again, does that change the commitment, or are you already at the top?
No, I'm at the top. We are ready to do this.
All right. So in other words, what you're telling me is that the second concern around, or the second step or stage, or whatever you want to call it, around changing your vibration, you are already vibrating at the highest possible number, right?
Yeah.
Good. Good. So now we know it's not about your commitment. It's not about your decision that you will do whatever it takes, no matter what. You're there, right?
Right.
All right. Good. So now let's talk about the third level that we want to be concerned about as far as our frequency and hum, and that's your deservability. Okay. So in your deservability, when you, again, going from a 1 to a 10, how much do you believe you deserve to be a diamond and walk across the stage at convention? How much do you internally say, I deserve that? I deserve that. We hit something, didn't we? I appreciate your honesty, my dear. Give me a number. See if you can find the number inside that says, I deserve this.
Like a 5.
Exactly. Exactly. So if we were going to dig in a little bit deeper and say, why don't you deserve it? What do you think the answer would be? Why are you giving yourself a 5 instead of a 10?
I think that and the belief are kind of together.
Yeah, they really are, aren't they? You gave very
Yeah.
similar numbers, but tell me why you believe you don't deserve it.
Um, I think I go back to some of those things we've been working on lately on the what we're working on with the sell and recruit, and going back to, I'm not good enough. Um, I don't know what to do with people when they get here or when I get there, you know, that am I good enough to be the leader to everybody?
Yeah. Now, here's what's really interesting. There are people on this call that are saying, you are good enough. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. You're incredible. The question is, why do you not believe that? Okay. Is it something from your past, something that's happened since you've been in the business? And by the way, those are two very different things. Sometimes our belief gets hindered because of our experience in the business. We've stumbled, we've had people say things, whatever it is. And sometimes it goes back to your childhood, right? To those moments in your childhood where somebody told you weren't enough. So what's your gut feeling? Is it something that's happened since you've been in the business, or do you think it's something old?
I think it's something old.
Yeah, I would agree. And old things are the biggest blocks usually. When it's something, as an adult, we usually can move past them easily. But when it's stuff from our childhood, it's kind of like it seeps in and get us because it's part of our core blueprint, right? So as we understand this, you have a belief issue and you have a deservability issue. So 2 out of the 3 big factors are the ones that are causing your hum to be out of alignment with your goal. You feel it?
Yep.
All right. So those are the 2 we have to work on. So as we think about shifting our hum, here's the really good news for you. Okay. You can shift your hum in a moment, like right here, right now. You can decide you are going to shift your hum. And when you shift your hum, girl, it's over. It's happened. The goal is yours. When you can't shift the hum, here's the scary part. You can work your butt off and not be in alignment with that goal. So the good news is, hey, all we got to do is focus on the hum. Because as you're doing the work, you already told me you are committed at a 10. You are going to do whatever it takes to achieve this goal. So I know you're in action, and you're probably in big action. So the only thing that's wrong is because you're out of alignment on your hum, you're probably connecting with the wrong people, right? You're connecting with people who aren't committed, don't have money, aren't that interested. And so now it makes it harder. But the minute we get your hum in the right place, all of a sudden it's like magic, right? You're lining up with powerhouses. You're lining up with people who are committed. You're lining up with energy, and people are like, oh, let's do it. I want to buy the presidential package. I want to do it today, right? And all of a sudden, bam, energy starts lining up. Okay. Does it make sense?
Yeah, totally.
All right. So how do we get your energy in alignment? Now, there are some things that I'm going to tell you are available inside your membership. And then there are some things I'm just going to give to everybody today so everybody can benefit. So inside your membership, there is a neural tool called Expanding Your Set Point. That would be good for you. Mirror Love would be a great neural tool for you because that's your deservability and your worthiness. I would start listening to the nighttime tools that are I Am Enough, and the daytime tools. There's another one called I Am Enough. I would listen to all of those nonstop. But here's something everyone can use, whether you're in our membership or not, and that's gratitude. Gratitude. So you can use a joy journal, right? And a joy journal is something you're going to write in. For you, I'd have you write in it 3 times a day. First thing in the morning, right after lunch, and before you go to bed. And what you're going to do, is sit down, Jane, and you are going to say everything you're grateful for. And I don't care if it has to be stuff, the obvious stuff. I am so grateful for oxygen. I am so grateful that I can breathe without a respirator. I'm so grateful that you start with the simple stuff that are no brainers. I'm so grateful that the sun comes up every morning and that the seasons show up for me. In other words, you show gratitude for the things that have nothing to do with your ability. It's just showing up, right? This is just the way the universe shows up. Okay. And then I want you to begin to move from gratitude for anything into gratitude that the goal is achieved. So you're going to be grateful that it's already done, that diamond is finished, and now you're working on blue diamond. In fact, that would be a great thing for you to do, is start thinking about blue diamond, because diamond is already done. And I'm so grateful that I had a chance to walk across the stage. It was such an incredible experience, and I'm so grateful for it. And my people got to see it, and we were all there together. And as you are grateful for it, go into a rampage of appreciation. And as you are grateful that it is already done, you have to feel it. It has to give you goosebumps. When you feel it, bam, that means you're in a vibrational hum. You're in alignment with it. It's a done deal. And now you're grateful for it. Now, here's what it does. Okay. So Jane, what happens to your brain is when you are grateful for something that is already finished, and that's basically when we say thank you, when it's done, right? You are convincing your brain that it's already complete. Now your brain begins to operate as though it is already complete. Okay. So let me ask you, if you were already a diamond, how would you behave? You were on your way to blue diamond, the next level for you. What would that mean to you? How would you carry yourself during the day? How would you behave? How would
Yeah.
you see the
Yeah,
smile?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you just have to feel more confident. The
right.
confidence.
Right. Your confidence level would be up at a 9 or a 10. Your energy would be at a 10. Every single time you approach somebody, you'd approach them knowing that you'd already proven yourself. You were already a diamond. You were
Right.
moving towards blue diamond. You'd be looking for the leader for that next leg, right? You wouldn't be thinking thoughts like, oh, can I get these people to move? And I've got these people and they're not doing stuff. You'd never think that thought again,
Yeah.
because they would all be performing at their peak as well. In other words, your entire organization would have bumped to the next level. And you would be so grateful that you've already found such amazing leaders, and
Yeah.
more leaders like that just keep showing up for you. Everywhere you go, they're coming out of the woodwork. People are calling you and saying, Jane, I want to work with you. You're amazing. Look what you've
Yeah.
done. Feel that
That
energy?
sounds awesome. Woohoo.
Exactly. You got to live in that energy if you want to be a vibrational hum for the next goal. Feel it?
Okay. Yeah, I do actually.
So let me ask you a question. If the only thing you have to do differently is elevate your vibrational hum every day, what does that do to your belief?
But it's doable.
Exactly. Doable is the perfect word, right? Because what it says to you is, I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
All I got to do is manage my hum. You're already in action. You're already committed. You're already doing stuff. All we're going to do now is we're going to take action in the vibrational alignment, right? In the energy alignment of being, let's take it a step further than diamond. Let's say blue diamond. That's the energy you're going to behave in. That's the confidence. That's the commitment. That's the action that you're going to act from. And I'm here to tell you, if you embrace that one thing, just that one thing, is you behave as though it's done, it'll be done in a heartbeat. It could be done by the end of June. You don't even have to wait till the end of July, because it's doable. Can you manage your energy? Yes. You can't manage what other people decide and what they choose to play or not play, or get it done or not get it done. You can't choose for other people, but you can choose for you. So if you choose that you are going to live in this energy, you guys feel it, then here's what's going to happen. Every single day you get up, shift your hum. Every lunchtime, check your hum, see where you're humming, right? Every night before you go to bed, you envision and you are grateful for, write in your joy journal, right? And here's what's going to happen, my dear, is the energy is going to shift. It can shift in a heartbeat. And when it shifts, then the results begin to shift. You feeling it?
Yeah, actually.
Good. Good. Okay. So do me a favor, go back to lesson 1 and I can start. And it talks all about the emotional frequency, right? The emotional zone, whether you're in positive or negative. And I'm here to tell you, you must choose positive emotion every moment of every day. The minute you find yourself in anything negative, impatience, doubt, frustration, it doesn't matter what it is, any negative energy at all. And you got to say to yourself, whoa, man, I'm humming out of alignment with what I want to achieve. It's worth it to manage your emotional state. Got it?
Perfect. Yeah.
Good. All right, my dear. I want to see you now. I'll see you on Monday's call, but I want to see you managing that energy. Would you do me a favor and come back and just put a little note on where your energy is today? Okay. In fact, I'm going to give everybody that's watching an assignment. I want you to tell me where you are. Belief on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are you? Your decision or commitment to achieve your goal. Where are you? 1 to 10. And your deservability, 1 to 10. And then wherever it is, that's what we have to go to work on. We got to get you at a 9 or a 10. So Jane, you got to make a decision that you will not entertain any thought that's not a 9 or 10, or any emotion that's not a 9 or 10, or any action that's not a 9 or 10. You absolutely are refusing to play in that energy. You got
I like it.
All right. All right, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. You're
welcome. Thank you.
Amazing guest. I love the question. Guys, I hope all of this is incredibly helpful for you. If you need a little help, I'm going to give you one more tool, and it's free to everybody. I want you to go to our website. So that's ICANinstitute.com. In the top corner, there is a link to download a free neuro tool called Every Thought Counts. And basically, you are going to be listening, right, to a neuro tool that will help you keep your thoughts at a 9 or a 10. And by the way, when your thoughts are at a 9 or a 10, guess what happens? Your emotions follow your thoughts, and then your action follows your emotion. So we got to get your thoughts thinking higher things. Belief, decision or commitment, and third, your deservability. All right. Jane, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys, have a magnificent Monday. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye, everybody.